Welcome back. We are joined by my buddy here, Dr. Timothy Jochen from Contour Dermatology. We're doing a little catching up in the break, but we need to talk about something that's pretty exciting to you. Now, let's give a little background because some people may not be familiar with Cool Sculpting. What is and what was Cool Sculpting, and then we can explain why this new technique is so exciting.
Well, Cool Sculpting is a new technique that was developed about 4 years ago, and what it is it's a vacuum that sucks up your fat, and what it does is after it sucks it up, it freezes that fat.
But it sucks it up to the surface, like you don't see it, right?
You don't see it. It's just a device that sucks up. It'll pinch your skin just like this, so it'll pinch just a little bit of skin. Well, if you can pinch more than an inch, you've got some fat. So I've actually had the treatment done 4 times now. But what it does is the premise is you suck up the fat, and then you freeze it for an hour, and then you lose 20 to 25% of your fat per treatment. So it's a really great new device.
Does that hurt?
Actually, no, it's not. It doesn't hurt. It's a little bit uncomfortable because you're getting a freezing sensation, but it's really not that bad. So it's really a terrific treatment for people who are afraid of having invasive treatments like liposuction or a tummy tuck or something like that.
Is there any danger to having it done?
You know, so far we really haven't seen any danger. I've gotten a little bit of bruising, which my parents can experience. You may have a little bit of swelling for a week or two, but you know, it's a really nice treatment for people who are a little bit scaredy cat to do something, but they really want to get rid of some of that excess fat and look a little bit better.
And so what happens to the fat after it melts?
Well, what happens is initially there were concerns that it might, you know, lead to, because you're melting fat, it might lead to atherosclerosis or fattening in the arteries. But what they found is it just gets metabolized out of your system like any other toxin in your body. So it just disappears, and they've found that there are no serious side effects from it at all.
So it really is a great technique. But you're excited here today because we've told people now what Cool Sculpting is, but there's another improvement upon the Cool Sculpting.
Sure. So now before, if you didn't have areas where you could pinch fat, for example, on the outer thighs for women, or what we call the banana fold, that little bunch of fat underneath your buttocks, there wasn't enough to suck up. So now we have a new device that you attach to the Cool Sculpt, where it's just a flat piece, and you can lay it on top of the skin instead of sucking it. And what it does is when you lay it on there, then that freezes the fat as well. So you're getting the same result without having to have fat that you can suck.
So that's not something the person walks around with, though, that you do it in the office, correct?
They come into the office, you know, they get their own room, they get to relax, and you get this device that just rests on your site that you want to get rid of the fat, and then it freezes it for 2 hours. Now with the traditional Cool Sculpt where you're sucking, it's 1 hour of treatment, but with the flat one, it's 2 hours of treatment.
Okay, very interesting stuff, and if you are interested, here's the guy to talk to, Dr. Timothy Jochen. So thank you for coming in and educating us on this new technique, perfect for summertime bikini wearing, and we will be right back with more news after the break.